If you've driven up to the Todd Lake parking lot and trailhead off the Cascade Lakes Highway, you've experienced the first mile of Forest Road 370. It's pretty rough. It gets worse, much worse after that. Drivers are wise to heed the signs warning that the road is not maintained for passenger vehicles. But for people driving high-clearance four-wheel drives, it's kind of fun.
There's sections on mountain roads, unmaintained mountain roads, where you have to gap over the ruts. And the ruts are, of course, created by where people have been driving a bunch, but they get so deep, if you drive in the ruts, you will get high-centered. So you have to span and gap over them. That means switching back and forth across the lane a lot. It's nerve-wracking, but it's also kind of a fun challenge.
Forest Road 370 runs about 20 miles along the boundary of the Three Sisters Wilderness from Todd Lake to Three Creek Lake near Sisters. This is spectacular high mountain country that few people see. Some folks drive up here to reach the Crater Ditch and Broken Top trailheads for outstanding hiking experiences in the high Cascades. It's also a popular area for hunters. They all come prepared with spare tires, shovels, winches, and tow straps.
Well, it's very quiet, obviously very scenic. The road condition is not that great compared to last year. There are some spots like here where it's not bad at all, and most street vehicles could go over it, but there's sections where we stopped and had to check out a line coming up here. So I wouldn't recommend bringing a Subaru up here, but other than that, I think there's a lot of any four-wheel drive vehicle I think can make it.
That said, I did see some Subaru Crosstreks, which have more clearance, driving successfully on Road 370.
How's it going? The average speed on this road, you're lucky if you're going 5 miles an hour. It goes so slow in some parts.
Several washouts occurred on the road during winter and spring, making conditions very rough. There is still water running across the road in places. Take your time. If you have to, stop, get out, and study the road ahead before driving over a rough section.
And on a narrow one-lane road, you have to look ahead and make sure nobody's coming down. The theory, the practice is, if two cars meet on the one-lane mountain road, somebody has to give way. It's supposed to be the person who's coming downhill, because they can back up and see what's behind them. The person coming downhill cannot see what's behind them.
It is at least a 3-hour drive to cover the 20 miles on a road that was built in the 1920s and hasn't had much maintenance in the past 100 years.
You came out of Three Creeks Lake and you wanted to go where? So tell me what your route plan here is.
This is the 4600, I believe, and it junctions down here and goes east on the 4601 to what's the name of the road that comes up from Bend?
Skyliner?
Skyliner, yeah. And that seems to be pretty easy and runs us right back into Bend. Maybe Deschutes beer.
Well, it's dusty and dry up here. You got to have some beer after it's over.
The Forest Service does not have plans to improve Road 370, opting to spend its limited funds maintaining routes that provide high traffic access for multiple uses. Meaning, Forest Road 370 will get harder to drive as time and weather takes its toll on one of the slowest but most scenic routes in Central Oregon. From Road 370, I'm Brooks Snavely for The Great Outdoors.